I'm Herbie. Merrick?
Zig, my friend. Hello. What's up?
How much of that did you hear?
I don't know. I do not know. I was paying close attention to the song, waiting for it to end so I could turn on the microphone and everything.
Oh, okay. 'Cause, I just came back from the bathroom and the first thing I did was, go, beep beep, I'm Herbie.
What the fuck? Oh, yeah.
I've been watching Robot Chicken.
You know what? Honestly, that's fair. I went to see the Bob's Burgers movie today.
Yeah, I saw, and you said that it wasn't bad, but it felt like there was something, like, missing to it and shit, right?
Yeah, like... I can't put my finger on it. But there's something that's not there. And it's very weird. Otherwise, like I said, it's a pretty good movie.
That's good.
So, like, somebody said that you don't have to be a fan of the show to watch it, which is kind of true.
That's fair, sort of.
Evil Survivor.
you know, it's not like
Yeah,
it's not like a hard sort of thing.
yeah, because you know, I bet you it does establish like all the fucking like every like character point and everything like that, or what personality trait and shit like that.
Yeah.
Where it's just like again, because I am thinking of seeing it and whatnot too, but I don't know.
I did find this out though. I looked up what happened with the movie because of you remember what happened to Baby Num Num, right?
Where am I? Oh,
Yeah, I
Um,
know about that.
he got kicked off the show.
remember.
Yeah, I know about that. Yeah,
Who am I?
He was
because allegedly,
yeah
you know,
he he's
might I stress, allegedly.
allegedly no, but he got kicked off the show. So
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Whoops. Hold on 1 minute.
what's up, Zig? Oh, he's gonna run do something real quick. Oh,
No, I'm still here.
he activated emote only mode.
Yeah, because I'm the big brain idiot.
I saw that, Ziggy. But no, like so I looked at he got fired. So Jimmy Pesto doesn't have a voice. I didn't notice in season 12 that he wasn't speaking the whole time.
Hmm.
He wasn't like he kind of sort of wasn't in the movie.
You.
Yeah.
You look familiar.
He's not even really like a plot point, even though like something happens that would set him off. Like going like, "Ha ha, Bobby, I gotcha," whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I can't remember anything.
But yeah, like it has all your favorite characters, you know. Even Teddy's there, and Teddy is the best.
Bobby, you gotta help me, Bobby.
What Teddy? What's going on? What happened?
So last night, I hired a hooker, Bobby. We had rough, passionate, animalistic sex, Bobby.
Uh,
I found her dead in my room, Bobby. She broke her neck while she was trying to sneak out.
what?
Bobby,
Why are you telling me this,
you
Teddy?
have to help me hide the evidence.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Teddy? I can't help you hide the evidence.
Yes, you can. You make burgers, Bobby.
But Teddy, yes, I do, Teddy. But what do you mean by that?
Well, what are burgers made out of?
Meat?
And what are humans usually?
Meat? Teddy, I'm not grinding up the corpse of this Lady of the Night to make burgers.
But I need you to help me out, Bobby. I can't go to jail, Bobby.
Teddy, I can't. Hugo will shut us down if I do that.
Hugo won't know. You know he hasn't been the same since the accident.
But yeah, but he.
I will be like Sweeney Todd, the demon, Bobby. I'm playing straight.
Linda, no, we're not chopping up this. We're not chopping up this hooker and turning her into hamburgers.
But it might be fun, Bobby.
Look, let's just clean this. I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna call the cops. Let's just clean this all up before the kids see this.
Oh, I don't know where to go from here.
I don't think neither of us could do like a freaking Tina, Louise, or fucking Jean impression.
Yeah.
I could do a mean Bobby Hill though. But Dad.
Yeah, I know.
But Dad, I killed a hooker last night.
Bobby. Whoa.
But speaking of, yo, I should do this. I should read this as Bob. Restaurant owner's diary. Oh, God. Oh, man. October 4th, 1998. I heard of an unbelievable story. A small town in America, Raccoon City, was destroyed last week. They said all the residents turned into zombies, and the city is now completely deserted. Umbrella Inc. is rumored to be behind the incident, but I don't know the details. Although the incident occurred far from here, across the sea, I can't help but feel anxiety if Umbrella is truly behind it. I hope that this city will be okay. October 6, 1998. I heard another interesting story. This one is about William Birkin, who supposedly destroyed Raccoon City. He was the creator of the virus called T or G, or whatever. He tried to use the virus for his own purposes. Unbelievable as it may seem. He injected the virus into his own body and turned into a monster. Also, the virus leaked into the sewer, and it was rumored that rats spread the virus around the entire city. What should I do? One of the umbrella workers who came here for lunch mentioned that the T virus is on the island. He said that there's no possibility that an accident could occur here in the city, but I'm not so sure. I decided to work for Umbrella because of the money, but now I've grown tired of opening my restaurant for only umbrella workers. There is nothing new or interesting left for me in this town. I guess it's time to get out of here before it's too late. I wonder if Bob did manage to leave.
I hope so too.
You know what? You know what's kind of funny, actually.
What's up, Merrick?
So I was doing a bit more research on this game, right?
Yeah.
So so Vincent, right? The guy that we're like trying to run away from and or we impersonated, right?
Mm-hmm.
It turns out that his is what his last name is.
You know, I just saw it too last week, and I don't remember it. What was it?
It's Goldman.
Huh.
We cannot escape the frickin' House of the Dead symbolism here, too, can we? No, but like, so his name is Goldman, but then here's the other thing, right? So like, remember how the fucking dude, too close for comfort, yo. Dude, too close for comfort, no.
Yo, ding dong, man, ding dong.
I love how ever white this room is. But yeah, like,
we're in a fucking freezer, Merrick.
I know we're in a freezer. Oh, look at this! The meat has physics.
Yeah.
That's cool. What's this? Manager's key. But yeah, like, so I was looking. You want to know what the island? You know what the island is said to be?
What?
It's the workers here were basically like taught to be umbrella, whatchamacallit, what the fuck was it? Umbrella supremacists.
Huh.
You know, it's not too obvious what, you know, the implications of this are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh my god. It's just really funny how like it's just really funny how like unsubtle it's trying to be.
Yeah.
Umbrella supremacists. Mm-hmm. I think it's kind of obvious what, like, you know, the way they're acting is and how they told the kid. Oh yeah. There's a lot, like, I know that, like, there's a lot of, like, social commentary in a lot of games, especially stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes obvious, sometimes not obvious, and you know what? It takes a whole lot of stuff in order to tell a story. But yeah, so how was your day, Zig?
You know, same shit, different day. But, you know, I can't really complain.
Nothing changes. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking. Nope. You think you're gonna get me like that? Nope. Pop, pop. Watch the zombies drop.
Yeah.
They pulled the same. They pulled the same tactic as Resident Evil 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had a good time going to see it. Apparently, sometime next week, or the week after next, there's Jurassic World's coming out. So
Cool. I really don't care.
no, I like Jurassic World. It's like it's on it.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's just a fun continuation of, like, you know, Jurassic Park. Fucking dogs. Right. Not gonna answer the phone because he's not gonna be there. Ooh. The phone will ring.
It's scary.
The phone will ring and there's nobody there. Just run. Well, time to run. Ooh. Okay, can I got the key, then I run out of here, thank you. I don't have to fight when I don't need to fight. I'll gladly shoot out Zoe. By the way, Zach, I've seen playthroughs of this people going pistol only, and I'm just like, I don't know how they do it, but they did it. I do like the gameplay style of this though. Like, it's short enough that you can like basically do like 3 runs and see if you can make it to the end in all of them. And it's nice that way because it cuts up the story into, like, you know, it cuts up the story into, I wouldn't say digestible bits, but it's almost like what Revelations tried to do with, like, the
Who are you?
What are you talking about, Vincent?
What did you call me?
Please, don't kill me. Helicopter. Vincent, this is all your fault. You made them send those cleaners to destroy this place.
Cleaners? What do you mean? Wait.
Guess we found another NPC. Something tells me he was the guy who tried to shoot us from the window. What's this?
Yeah.
What is that? Like ID cards and paperwork on display? Please use your ID card. Oh!
Did you look at that?
I was gonna say, wait, do I just shoot that and I take the ID card out or something? That would have actually been a pretty cool puzzle idea in a game like this. But yeah, weirdly enough, like, this game does, like, the sort of Revelations bit where, like, little bits of the story are told to you extra sort of continuously, I guess is the best way to put it. But it's not like, you know, like, oh, you can quit after a chapter and then it plays back like what happened before later on. Which works well for a 3DS game. No, it's just like every section has a bit of the story.
What?
Okay, the doors.
It's such a shame that you must die here, Vincent. After all, this is the type of place where a cold-blooded murderer should die.
Fucking nutball.
Yeah.
What's in here, though? That don't sound like a zombie. Whoa!
Holy shit.
It's a fucking hunter! Oh god, I had a similar sort of thing happen earlier in Fallout 4
Oh yeah.
that I never would have had happen if I don't know, I just kind of like approached it any different way. I saw some type of glowing creature like just run from like outside of a building to an inside of a building, right?
Mm-hmm.
And all I saw of it was just like the glow and like the back of its legs before I'm like, wait, where the fuck did it go? I pop out the other side, it was just like a tiny ass thing, but that little bit of just seeing the glow before, seeing it glow in the dark, just like sold that little bit of like, ooh, what the fuck was that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, it's neat when a game can actually, especially like a non-horror game, can pull off like that, ooh, what's that? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you just see like the bit of a creature. I honestly thought I was gonna get attacked by a, whatchamacallit, Mr. X or something, because I just heard thumping, and then all of a sudden you turn the corner, whoosh.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Looks like X ain't gonna give it to you, at this point in the game.
Not just yet.
Maybe later on.
I think this is gonna happen. I wonder if this guy knew that the...
Yeah.
So wait. He locked the door until I killed it.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I'd like to imagine he held the door shut. But yeah, did you notice the gun we picked up?
Yeah.
It was a Nambu. I love the Nambu. It's also... Fucking... Wow, really?
Yeah. Really.
I think there's something down here that I need. It'd be better off to kill those things later, too, because I gotta go back in there eventually, because I think I need the ID card for the computer.
Hmm.
Oh boy, there's a liquor in here. Let me... Where's my, handgun?
Where's your little shooty bang bang?
My new handgun, the Nambu.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, there's two. Can I? Nope, 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 no, 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 get down, get down, get down, get down, you stupid. Yep. How do you increase the fear? You make me have to fight something with controls that aren't optimal. Oh yeah, speaking of unoptimal controls, I actually got a little more farther in Cruelty Squad.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I beat that level, Zig, off stream though.
Oh.
Umbrella Top Secret File. It was pretty sick though. Like it turned out, you know, the lady who was like possessed and would explode into like gas.
Yeah.
So it turned out she was just a all I had to do was just go through. I didn't have to go like around the house. I had to just go through the garage, and boom, the guy was right there.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, I just took him out and I ran to the eggs. I'm like, fuck this shit. Would you like to read the top secret file, Zig?
Sure. Umbrella Top Secret File. Umbrella Confidential Documentary. For your eyes only. This file contains the data for the BOWs created by the virus contamination that occurred during the biohazards. The first biohazard was caused by the T-virus leak at the Arclay laboratory on May 11th, 1998. The second was the large-scale biohazard at Raccoon City, which happened 4 months later. Although Although they have not been confirmed yet, note that there may be BOWs other than the ones listed below. The data for those will be filed when it is ready. BOW file number 1. Zombie. Humans who are contaminated by the T virus. They have lost consciousness and wander around on their instinct and appetite to satisfy their hunger for human flesh. Tactical procedure. As their movements are slow, they can be easily eliminated if you keep enough distance to snipe. BOW file number 2. Cerberus. Dogs which are contaminated by the T virus. Their bodies may not have rotted as much as that of the zombies, so they can move much faster. They are very sensitive to noise. If they hear you, run. If they hear you run, they will pursue and attack you. Tactical procedure. You can eliminate them with a handgun, but since they are fast, it may be difficult to aim. BOW file number 3. Liquor. They are created by a mutation that occurs when a zombie is contaminated by the T virus. A result of the transformation process, they have conspicuous features like exposed brain tissue, and they move around on all 4 legs. Compared to the zombies, they possess incredible agility. They have no eyes and are unable to see. Instead, they have an abnormally evolved sense of hearing. Tactical procedure. As they attack in response to sound, you should be careful when firing at them. Since they are very keen to hearing footsteps, you should avoid running when they are around. BOW file number 4. Ivy. BOWs, which are created from plants. They can move on their own will by using the vapors inhaled through their skin. Watch out for their tentacles, which are used like whips. Tactical procedure. As fire is lethal to them, a grenade launcher is a very effective weapon. BOW number 5. Hunter. BOW that is created when the T virus contaminates the human DNA. Since their lower body muscles have been enhanced, they can jump incredibly high and attack enemies with razor-sharp claws. Tactical procedure. Before they jump at an enemy, they stop their movement momentarily. You should attack them during this time. BOW file number 6. Tyrant. The ultimate result of our BOW project with the T virus. Based on the regular Tyrant, the more ferocious Enhanced Tyrant and Nemesis, which is even more aggressive and intelligent, were created at our European branch. Tactical procedure. There are virtually no countermeasures against Tyrants' incredible power. BOW file number 7. Prototype. They are not yet complete, but logically speaking, we can create and mass-produce more ferocious BOWs by adding certain materials during the process of cultivating Tyrant's genes. However, there is one problem.
What is that problem? Also, ironically, I love how they're like, oh, the T-103 is produced at our European branch. Meanwhile, this is the European branch. Well, part of it.
Yeah.
Also, wait a minute. He was hiding out in that room, right?
Yeah.
There were liquors in there. So once again, the guy's logic is weird. He ran in the room to like hide from us, only to like run back. Like, my best guess is, once again, he stood at the door and held the lock shut, right? He was listening keenly. Whoa, hello.
Hey.
He was listening keenly. And then once he heard us go in the door upstairs, he's like, now's my chance. Ran all the way out and up the stairs. Then fucking held the door shut while we dealt with the hunter. Then he ran all the way back down here. Meanwhile, because I believe that's the sewer worker guy. He left that manhole opener there. How the fuck did he enter the sewer?
Magic, Merrick. Magic. Honestly, I don't know.
Those are dogs. I hear Dogu.
Dogu.
They're dumb though. Fucking got me. Oh god. Oh hey, red herb.
Hey.
You know what the thing is? If you kill everything, you get basically free reign to like check around and make sure you didn't forget anything. But not like right now, it's like live or die. What the fuck is that? Ah! Get me down in the sewer, please. I think this is the route where we encounter alligators. So we're gonna see,
We're gonna be hunting gators with a spear.
What the fuck? Whoa! What the fuck?
What was that?
Those are fucking roaches, I think.
God damn.
Those are fucking mutant cockroaches.
What? Wait a minute. We ain't in fucking the city.
Remember, cockroaches like spread everywhere.
True.
This is Sheena Island, remember? This is gonna be considered the next Raccoon City. If you remember, like, Resident Evil 4? Or... No, I think Dead Aim is the game, where we were stuck playing fucking, whatchamacallit. We hear about, Sheena Island. The city that would become the next...
Sheena. Yeah.
Die, Vincent! Yeah, that had to be the guy who shot, like, across the window. I like how there's little hints about, like, all the stuff here.
Yeah.
Kind of read all the... What, is this gonna be different?
A picture.
A picture. Oh!
No. This is me. I am Vincent. It was all my fault.
Wow. It's me.
It was me. He sounds like fucking Mojo Jojo when he found out he made the fucking Powerpuff Girls. It was me. It was me. Oh my god. Ugh. I feel like shit though right now too.
Oh.
Yeah, like I almost puked earlier when I was doing my exercise. I think I overexerted myself. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I didn't order a liquor. I want to fight a... I want to fight a crocodile. Die, Vincent! This is paradise.
This paradise.
It's like Spanakopina again. I'm like, what the fuck was that in, It was, no. Not Spanakopina, that was, what's it
Evil
called?
Island.
No, Spanakopina was, frickin' Venture Bros. I'm thinking of, what's the name of that, show? Mike Tyson Mysteries, when they went to, whatchamacallit?
Oh, I don't know then.
Good old, Atlantis.
Hmm.
Hey! I told you to keep your gold out of the fountain. Don't piss in the fountain, there's no drinking water. Oh, this is the police station.
Yeah.
Oh god, Zig, we're in Paradise PD. We gotta get out of this shitty fucking Netflix show. Ay. It's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass. It is interesting. But the problem lies in the fact that everything's almost the same. I'm gonna start because I want to see I want to encounter like the alligators because it's actually kind of neat encounter. We might need to go through the hospital for that one though. So if it didn't happen here, the only reason why I thought it would happen here is because we got Andy now as like the antagonist. And the layout of this game is a little awkward because it just serves almost any purpose like it needs to. Oh, I could just get to whatchamacallit from here. Just through that door. It don't make much of a difference. Like, you know what I mean? Like there is still problems with this, but once again, understandable. First sort of experimental game in like the series. It's not superbly polished. But it don't necessarily I wouldn't say polished, but it's not superbly designed. Though I do have like a lot more to talk about with allusions to the House of the Dead, but I have to wait until we go to.
Sure that there's are you sure about there being like, you know, allusions to the House of the Dead and shit?
What
Or
are you
just
buying?
like, you know, Hey, Monument.
Hey, Monument. How's it going? I saw the Bob's Burgers movie
What
today.
are you selling?
It makes me once again. It makes me wish that the King of the Hill movie was a thing now. Now that I think about it, cause like, wow, this zombie is tanky.
Yeah.
That got him. Well, the reason why I say like allusions to the House of the Dead is because it's not exact, obviously. Darn you, Shabu! It's not like 100% exact, but that should be a sound redeem. Yo, I'll replace. You know what? I think it would be good to replace something with that.
Yeah.
Darn you!
What Which one? Which one would you want to replace though? Is the thing.
I have pocket sand. I have
Yeah, good point.
I might replace pocket sand if that's the case. You know what I mean? Because also Brian Butterfield one would be nice. Cause I'm keeping the
Sand.
you know what one I'm keeping?
Yeah.
I'm keeping all of like the video game collectibles. So the crystal, the whatchamacallit.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And the treasure key, because those were hard to track down somewhat. Maybe not the Chaos Emerald, but I like the sound effect of the Chaos Emerald, so it stays.
Okay.
Especially the treasure key. That fucking shit. You do not want to know how many freaking music archives I had to search up to get that thing. Oh god. So be grateful for that one. The affirmations are never leaving.
I know.
I just wish they gave you more, like, sound things to use. I don't like there's, like, a hard cap at, like... How many are there?
I have no idea.
It just bugs me that there's, like, a hard cap on them. No, how many do I have in, like, the, thing right now? The,
Let me... Ah, fucking shit.
Everything good, dude?
Yeah, I just X'd out of the thing by accident.
It's all good. I know I got Gentlemen Behold. People have been saying to get rid of that one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So yeah, 20, whatchamacallits. 20 sound bites.
So what I got, I got like, hold on, I can pull them up on my phone too, let's see here. So I got I can get rid of bottle caps. I could put that one on.
Yeah, and then, well, there goes, fucking Drowsy's only reason to watch these fucking streams and shit.
I could retire Bonesaw.
True.
I got in a door. What the fuck boom isn't as funny anymore, TBH? Yeah, true. I could always, you know what that is a good one to replace. Maybe, I don't know. Cause it's done like Axel does it every single stream when he shows up, and not like in a moment of frickin' whatchamacallit. Plus, I don't necessarily have to delete the file. Yeah. You know what I mean? It stays in my, it stays on the thing. So if I ever want to use it again, I could just reactivate it and whatnot. So yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck? Boom! I might put that away. Let's see. Game Sphere is always staying, and it's spherical. Those are. Maybe it's spherical because I love the Welcome to Game Sphere a bit more. Look, we'll see. We'll see. I'll get the. Maybe I could replace like it's spherical with darn you, Shabu.
Yeah.
And then I'll find like another one to replace with whatchamacallit.
Mm-hmm.
It's spherical. Spherical. I'll find another one to replace, like, what the fuck. Because I feel like that one needs a, like, I need something that's also a, whatchamacallit. And I'm not gonna do, like, the, sound effect for, I'm not gonna do, like, the, whatchamacallit, the seismic charge from, Star Wars for that one. I don't know, talking about like the stream sound effects is like hit or miss like 50% of the time, because it's like it's good to replace them every now and then. It was back when I first got them, like What the Boom was like a good one because it was a nice old callback.
Yeah.
But now it's like, yeah, you know, it's been used a lot, so that'd be good instead of every stream having like the what the fuck.
Yeah.
See, I think that one's gonna be the first to. I think that one's gonna be the first to. I wouldn't say the chopping block, but it's the first to be like put on rest for a while. But first we need to get like a darn you Shabu clip. When I get frickin' dead or something.
Yeah.
The worst, what's the worst that can happen? That gets tiresome. The Bototendo. We cannot let them lose this to the Bototendo. We smell. I smell beer. I smell something. It smells like hops or something in here. I don't know why. Or malt. It smells like the part of beer nobody likes. I don't need to shoot these zombies. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
I gotta save my continues. Let's go.
Because you're already, like, you know.
I lost one. I cannot let that. 1 + 1 = 1 on a bun.
Yeah.
We can't lose more than frickin' what is accomplished.
Basically.
Dude, he's jumping out of my way. That other one doesn't care. I'm shooting his buddy. Fucking. I lived. Bitch, I lived. Oh, God. Try not. I just need a freaking green herb to, like, fuse these things with. Might as well just like redo that one. Just get a fucking full-on clip. Oh god, you know what? I think I'm gonna try to go through the nightclub again.
All right.
Or fucking everyone's favorite fucking Uber delivery guy. Or Amazon delivery man. dude.
UPS man.
UPS. He's a drone sent by Amazon, Zig.
I know.
It'll never be the same again. I hear shooting. Let's go through the nightclub, said nobody. That was last time I took like that upper path. Right, I forgot about this. Oh god. Hold on. Woo!
Bless you.
Thank you. Holy shit. Go down, dude. Die. Ah! Why do I... Oh my god. I felt like it was gonna be bigger than it was. Oh god. Remember how you hope I wasn't coming down with something last time?
Yeah.
I think that might be the case now.
Hmm.
Only because like I said earlier, I felt like puking. Ugh.
Huh.
Might have ate too much, but who fucking knows? Ugh. Yeah. It's a whole thing. It's a hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a birthday cake for Mr. Coet in the hole in the tube in the throat. And the hospital bed on the frog on the lug and the hole in the bottom of the sea.
Get a nurse.
That's me. I'm the old guy who just fucking drops. There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole in the bottom of the sea. Don't worry, I got me fluids here.
That's nice.
I got three bottles of enriched, purified Wawa. Don't punch me.
Yeah, no, I'll punch you.
Don't punch me, motherfucker.
Don't touch me, motherfucker.
I got more flame rounds, yay. Don't touch me, motherfucker.
Hi, doggy.
Nice day today. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whew. I swoosed past him. Come on. Yo, I got him before he could do his fucking downward punch.
Nice.
I'm getting better. Oh my god. At least you can like easily dodge around all the slower enemies.
Yeah.
It just kind of makes a lot of them jokes, unfortunately.
So this is where the city is controlled from.
Umbrella headquarters. Heaven's Night. What's happening to me? You just exited Heaven's Night.
What?
That's the name of the so the red orb. I'm getting like a ton of red orbs, no green. Heaven's Night, that's the name of the
Don't you mean herbs?
yeah. No, but Heaven's Night is the name of the club, yeah.
Oh, I see.
I keep getting like red orbs, but no green ones. And no first aid sprays. Holy fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck all y'alls, dude! Freaking slap me. Swap with me. Continue. I at least get a chance to get more ammo. I am not gonna survive this shit at all. Oh dear God.
No, you ain't.
I got it. This was not designed. Whoa. No. Aha. I made it without. Quit blocking the door! Fuck. Oh God, no. Let me through. Thank you. Don't block the goddamn door. like, this is why I like the zombies. Because at least it's something I can shoot, like, when I feel compelled to run away from everything else.
Yeah. I think that's one problem with the fucking game and shit like that, you know what I'm saying?
It's like I could at least stop and shoot something that, you know, comes at you slowly.
Yeah. Like, I guess that's one thing about this game was, like, you know, it was specifically made for, like, this one sort of peripheral and shit. Might I remind you, one that the American version did not fucking support at all and shit. Oh, hey, look, a green herb.
We didn't support the DualShock?
Not the DualShock. The light gun.
Oh, right. I forgot that there was a gun. I forgot that there was like a gun con in Japan.
Yeah.
For the PS1. Cause yeah, that's it.
To the PS3 actually.
Well, the original gun con was for the PS1. There was one released in America. Well, because the gun con 2, like, because the gun con 2 onwards was released for all of the systems. So. Well, not the PS4. We had to get repurposed moves for that one.
Yeah.
The Wii peripheral that they forced down our throats. Sony. Sony and your brain dead executive, and it's all.
Yep.
They fucking saw us.
Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Who are you? What are you doing? Answer me!
Nah, but like, at least it somewhat works with the joystick. I actually don't, because I don't have the original case with mine. I would like to see it. I would actually like to see if like they have like a gun con as like one of the controller methods on the back of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I doubt it, but it's possible.
And this is for like the cover art and shit, right?
Yeah, like the back of the jewel case.
No, not really. I don't see anything with the gun con on it and shit.
Ah. So I was gonna say, you know what else might have been done too?
Because remember, this was released right after, like, you know, this was released like a little bit after the fucking Columbine shooting and whatnot. So it's just like, yeah, we're not gonna fucking package our game with this and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Ah. Right. That's weird now that I think about it too, because how would you control? Because didn't Time Crisis 1 have a PS1 port?
Yeah, I think so.
I wonder-
At least.
I wonder how that was controlled actually. If there was no gun con controller for the PS1, at least in America, you know. But
I'm pretty sure there was one because I mean, Time Crisis came out in '97 and shit. You know.
yeah. Oh wait, so
it did come with the peripheral and whatnot.
ah. I wonder if people retroactively played this with like the with the quote unquote newly released gun con at the time.
I don't know.
Cause I don't know if it would make the game better, cause
Yeah, I don't know either. Because again, you still have like a lot of
other weird quirks.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I'm gonna be honest here too. You know what's the weirdest gaming peripheral has to be like the Resident Evil 4 chainsaw controller?
Yeah, like how the fuck are you supposed to be able to, like, you know, move around with that shit and whatnot?
But I can say this though, right?
Yeah.
Dead aim with the regular controller works well because you don't need the gun con.
Alright.
Like, cause they gave you the ability to
What?
use the. They gave you the ability to, like, you know, shoot off the limbs of enemies.
Yeah.
Or, like, you know, at least, like, hit weak spots and whatnot, from what I could tell. Apparently on the wiki for this game says that, yeah, you can hit weak spots, but I don't know. Once again, I don't know how well that this is in this sort of game, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause there's no feedback on it. Like I said, you can't dismember that, you can't blow off the zombies' heads.
Mm-hmm.
So that is pretty cool that they have like glass that shatters when you shoot it.
Yeah.
Nice touches. I wonder how this game would be in like VR or something like that. I don't think it would be like that good, but like it's worth like at least an A for effort, I think.
I don't know. At least, you know, I can commend them for, like, you know, at least, you know, trying to work on it more with and whatnot with other games too, like Dead Aim and fucking Dead Aim. I also know there was a Dino Crisis one as well.
Yeah, Dino Stalker. I actually own Dino Stalker.
Huh.
It plays 100% better than most first-person shooters that came out like around the time. At least in my opinion, but that Dino Stalker, because it does like light gun. It actually does like light gun stages, you know.
Yeah.
And it's just a fun little Dino Crisis spin-off, if anything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yep.
I wonder if we're actually gonna get a Dino Crisis remake.
You know, at this point, like, anything's in the air at this point, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, if Capcom does come out and says, oh, hey, we're remaking Dino Crisis, enjoy and shit, you know, more power to us, or Capcom, something like that, you know what I'm saying?
Because they did have, like, in one of their sort of, like, renewal things, we're gonna have a Dino Crisis, and I'm like, oh shit, this is pretty sick. But then you know what else? I realized something, because you know that game that got leaked about Hunk, apparently?
Well, I didn't know about that. There was a leaked game or some shit like that?
They leaked info about it. Like, they just basically got a title.
Uh-huh.
And people thought it was, like, Hunk or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I, however, have something to say about that, because I looked into it. I looked into something a bit more. It's not called Resident Evil Hunk, that like, whatever file that they were calling, whatever the file was called. Mm-hmm. It was called Resident Evil Hank.
Hank?
I'm not kidding.
So what, the next Resident Evil game is gonna take place in Arlen, Texas?
Honestly, no, but, it's funny that you brought that up, because supposedly it's taking place on a cruise ship again. You're playing as, like, people, like I said, speculate that it's Hunk, but from what I looked up...
Maybe you're playing a tourist named Hank. Hank East.
Oh God, no. No, his name is Hank. His name is
Don't say. If you say Weiss, I swear to God, Merrick.
No, his name is Hank. His name is Hank Belmont.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
Yes, it is.
Do better next time.
Do I have to? All right.
I'm kidding. Jesus. You don't have to get your fucking... You don't have to go all uppity on me now.
Do I really need to explain the joke in order for you to understand it?
No.
Okay.
I get it. I just thought it was stupid.
Oh, fuck off, man. Now I'm like poisoned. Not using the,
You know, I was gonna say fun. You know, when do I quit? But no, I gotcha.
No, Belmont means mountain in, whatever it is. So I was trying to be like, it's not Hank Hill, he's Hank Mountain. But then I said like, Hank Mountain sounds stupid, so I'm not gonna say Hank Mountain. No, his name is...
Oh, yeah, going back...
His name is GH.
Good Hank?
Yeah.
Huh.
No, but, before we go back to whatever we were talking about, I have to say this stuff. But I did some digging, right? Remember that?
Yeah, because I was going to talk about more about that fucking supposed cruise ship Resident Evil game.
Well, good thing, because, like I said, that would be Resident Evil Hank. But,
yeah.
I did some more digging, and guess what I found out? In the game files for this game, the human commander of the Trash Sweeper division, right?
Yeah, the Undertakers.
Guess what his file name is?
What?
His file name is Hank.
You don't think?
I would be surprised if we played as him. They decided to just give this random guy. Then my point on where I'm like, people, like, Capcom keeps calling back to all of their games. at least with every Resident Evil title, they always call back to like the previous ones, even like these ones that are seemingly like side games. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If we played as that dude, I would actually be like, well done, Capcom. I can't believe you made a callback like this and followed through like fully on it.
Yeah. Made a callback to a game that nobody even remembers and shit.
But
But yeah.
you were saying Zig about like the cruise ship.
I just want to see at least one zombie that's in like a fucking mascot costume, like a fucking Mickey Mouse type one and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just going, "Still not even the shrimp." You know what I'm saying?
Is there like a deeper story to that, or?
Nah. It just reminds me of the time I went on a Disney cruise and Mickey Mouse drowned my dad.
Stay away from the shrimp. He drowned him in the shrimp.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, that's a big screen TV. Oh, that's a piano. It's a little anachronistic, no? For the time. But, like, if you want to play a game with, like, a zombie in a mascot costume, you play fucking, that arcade title for, you put the arcade title for, Silent Hill.
Oh, I was thinking of Carnival for some reason.
That too, but I don't know. I don't know if they're like zombies in those outfits. 'Cause I know like the haunted house level. There's zombies in that.
Yeah.
But everything else is like, oh, it's an experiment by whatever, the Dr. Clown or like something or other.
Professor Ludwig von Tokentaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's either an experiment by him or I don't know. Like it's weird.
I know.
I'd like to play Carnival again though. It's kind of
Yeah, but can't really find it anywhere anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very hard just to find like at least like a bowling alley that still has like a fucking working like cabinet of the game and shit.
and ROM files are a little bit
Yeah.
are a little bit scarce a bit. But
Yeah.
honestly, like it's something though. It's just it's a big old barrel.
Yeah.
It's a big old barrel of laughs. Ha ha.
Uh-huh.
No, but Carnival is very interesting. It's like apparently like somebody tried to make up like a lie about it there being a cult involved with it or something like that. Or like not
Listen, no, like no matter what, I would hardly doubt Midway Games is like a fucking cult and whatnot. They have a cult following and shit, but you know.
that's different than nah, but like there was like it was like an old fucking post on like 4chan like years ago or whatever. And then
Okay.
somebody attacked, because I only found out about it once again through Ross Scott, the guy behind
Ross's Game Dungeon.
Ross's
yeah.
Game Dungeon, fucking
Uh-huh.
sorry,
Human's Mind, all that shit.
yeah, all those good stuff, because he got alerted to it and he put it in the description of his if I remember correctly of his video on it because somebody did like a green text reading on YouTube about it or whatever because people alerted him to it. Then he went and looked and then he left a comment and then it was basically like, yeah, this is a bunch of bullshit, guys. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is a bunch of bullshit. Like, there's no evidence to suggest it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Again, it's just like, you motherfuckers, you motherfuckers fell for some stupid ass post on 4chan and shit.
You wanna know? You wanna know what was my? Because I listened to the whole thing. The fucking dead giveaway for me, that it was fucking fake. As soon as the guy is like, oh, they're like real Wiccans, not they're like real Wiccans or whatever the frick, not like.
Oh, that fucking shit.
Yeah, like I'm literally like those like new age hippies or whatever. I'm like, as soon as they wrote that, I'm like, yeah, this is so fucking. You're like, you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
I'm espousing. Okay. Yeah, like the person's espousing their beliefs in the middle of their post. Yeah, this is a fake 4chan, like semi psyop stupid shit. Speaking of which, oh my god, did you hear the news about?
I don't even call it a psyops. I just think of it as a very elaborate like shit post and whatnot.
Basically. But yeah, speaking of 4chan and stuff like that, because I can't believe that got brought up tonight. You know, you heard what happened to Disney?
Yeah, like apparently she got like fucking DDoSed and like, you know, there was this one guy spamming like, you know, really horrible shit in chat. America, I have a question for you.
Yeah,
how do you know it's like fucking 4chan, not you just assuming that it's like somebody from like, you know, that site and shit?
It's like, I wouldn't say that there's like I wouldn't say there's like easy signs to know. It's just because it's like, it's just a common thing that happens on Twitch. Like, oh, somebody and then like there's overlap between like so many games and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be. It's not like a. Oh, so that would have jumped on there even if I hadn't even if I had killed it before in the last playthrough.
Yeah.
Well, shit. But yeah, like it's not like oh wait, like if it's like a big raid like that, always assume it's a 4chan thing, especially if it's a DDoS. Like I said, I posted like the news to like a few streaming servers I'm a part of. So
yeah,
like I said, I even said it's like the stuff, like it's been reported. It's like, you know, it's probably gonna be sorted out, but it's better safe than sorry. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's.
But I'm glad that, you know, she was able to celebrate her birthday with like her, you know, all her friends and everything like that.
Yeah.
And I was there for a little bit too before, you know, before I came on here for you know, Cruelty Squad and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like I said, I'm glad that, you know, I'm glad everything turned out fine in the end.
Yeah.
I felt like a cop though last night in the server. It's like, oh shit. Like when I first heard that it was a DDoS attack, and then I saw all the names that were like, and then I was literally pacing around my living room like, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, this is bad. Cause if this is if this is a fucking 4chan, right, they're gonna fucking like, they could just like, that's why I was like, I've seen this stuff before, it gets bad. Like I said, I don't want to turn it into the Bart, I don't want to alarm you, but there's a boogeyman, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't want to turn it into that, but like, it's literally best to just be like, guys, if this is a 4chan, dude, you might just want to be on guard, because, like, if anybody joins en masse, they might just, like, start posting, like, all sorts of fucked up shit in here, and it gets, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I gotcha.
It just, you know what I mean? It had all of, like, the trappings of it. It's, like, immediate, like, from fucking GTA Online, all of a sudden, like, you know, all of a sudden, like, they're getting followed by a bunch of people that are, like, named all sorts of fucked up shit. People saying fucked up shit in the text channels, all that other crap. It's like, yep, this seems to be a, whatchamacallit.
Yeah. But it was only contained in Twitch, right? It didn't go to, like, her server or anything like that, right?
Yeah, thankfully. Like I said, because I said to, I added her, I made sure, like, she changed, like, the Discord link I think she took down like the I think she took down like her watch about page on Twitch for a little bit because it's got all of like the info.
Yeah, no, I get you.
And like I said, she got a bunch of screenshots that were like VODs and shit, and I'm just like, you got a bunch of screenshots of like the names and everything, so like I said,
Yeah.
justice was rolled out. So hopefully like people like that, hopefully those people get like taken down, or whatever bot accounts got like banned or whatever, if it was like a single dude.
Yeah. I think more so it was just like, you know, it was just at this point probably a victim of a victim of circumstance sort of thing and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because like,
Because I really don't know anybody who would have like some sort of like, you know, beef with her or anything like that.
it's not beef specifically with a person. It's just
I know.
yeah, like there's been, like I've said, it's like not sure if they're, like I said, it's not sure if it's like fortune, because they witch hunt. Like
I know they do.
any freaking like, it's like, alright, I told you about like what happened on like the Nexus mods when like,
Yeah, I remember.
yeah, like there's basically people like, oh, after a couple of people got angry over like a mod for Fallout New Vegas. People were basically witch hunting on the Nexus page for like non-lore friendly mods and shit for like a while, and like a lot of those people come from like Forge. You know what I mean? Like it's basically like a pain in the ass for the most part. So it really, like you said, it really is a, because it's not hard to tell, because they really dislike people who you know. So yeah, like I said, even if it was a victim of circumstances, there is just like chances are, they might be going about it with witch hunting on just various freaking chats. So that's how it kind of like rolls out, you know. Only bitch cunts do witch hunts, yeah. Basically. See, like I said, I think I said it best. It's like, as long as there's edgelords, they're gonna be attracted to 4chan. Like, cause there are people who are like, oh, I didn't know 4chan existed. Or I thought 4chan like stopped existing or whatever the frick. Like it's not even like a threat. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, it's a website of people that have nothing better to do than to, like, you know, do that to others, you know what I mean? So there's that whole scenario. But yeah, I'm like I said, I'm just kind of glad that like nothing super duper, like nothing was sort of like sabotaged or anything like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like shit was done before any, like, you know, like, you know, shit was taken care of before, like, you know, any major damage was done and whatnot. So
Yeah.
That's the whole thing, just to take away from here and whatnot, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, you know, like the Discord link got changed, which is good. I literally said I just made sure, like, everybody, look, keep your eyes open, and if, like, you know, there are only 2 people who joined were like before the raid. If people start joining en masse, then you assemble the mods. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I was going to suggest, like, enable, like, new people to not be able to, like, chat in, like, the text chat for, like, a little bit.
Oh, like some sort of, like, follower only thing, or?
Not follower only, but, like, you can set up, like, a timer that you have to wait, like, a certain amount of time before you're able to, comment if you're gonna, like, you know, message on a Discord for a bit. But I think that might have been a little too extreme, so.
Yeah.
So I think, like I said, I think if, like, it takes about, like, a split second. Holy fuck!
Talk about a split second.
I did not get hit there somehow. I turn the corner and there's like 5 of them.
Yeah.
More of them?
Of course. Why am I not fucking surprised?
They really love the fucking... And I'm trying to save my shotgun for...
Yeah.
I'm trying to save my shotgun for fucking whatchamacallits.
Mm-hmm.
This is a bad idea. Well, at least if I die here, we can get through the third sort of thing, like, immediately. The third chapter.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I got the grenade launcher already. Oh god. Pizza the you Monument. I'll check it out another. Oh god. I got it. I lived. I'll check that one out another time because this is a little you know.
Yeah.
Oh, doggies. I'm faster than doggy. Holy fuck. And that... right side door.
Mm-hmm.
Let me in. I think I actually have almost all the weapons. I'm missing the Makarov that's in the final, like, section.
Yeah. The macaroni, if you will.
The macaroni. Since I don't like Resident Evil, to me, the game is just Killer 7, but bad. I actually do have Killer 7. I've been meaning to play it for a while, and I just haven't like figured out what to play it for.
Yeah.
Do it for a regular stream or like a Friday Night Fright stream. Because it feels like both
I guess you have to do it on a Friday. Because of, you know, that one part in Killer 7 where it's like, you know, yes, there's always time for fun. It's Friday night. Let's dance. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I could play it after this, because this game has proven to be a lot shorter than I sort of anticipated it being.
Yeah, you could do it for a Friday night fight.
Beauty Bullabah! Beauty Bullabonza! I got one!
Yeah.
Go down, die, 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 die! Also, wait, Monument, you do know that Killer 7 was made by the same people who made Resident Evil, right?
Yeah.
They got like, yeah. There's even one of the weapons from Killer 7 is in. One of the weapons from Killer 7 is in Resident Evil. Whatchamacallit 4, and it's called the Killer 7. Actually, speaking of which, when did we?
Well, actually, you know who actually developed it and shit?
Who?
Grasshopper Manufacture.
Oh yeah, right. It's a Suda game.
Yeah.
Well then. Right. It's up there with fucking Michigan Report from Hell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, these zombies are... These look like... They honestly look like freaking like Ebitans mixed with Kageos from House of the Dead. Now that I think about it, you know what would be fun to do again?
What?
Resident Evil 4, but with an upgrade, with my updated like sort of setup. Only because better microphone quality. Like that was like 2019, right?
Yeah.
It's 3.
That was when both of us had like pretty shitty microphones and whatnot.
Yeah, like that was 3 years ago too. So that I wouldn't. That
2019, early 2020-ish. Again, that was like one of the earlier streams and shit.
It's like Okami. I want to play that again, but I think like playing it now would be too early. But no, Resident Evil's a game you can play like any time. So
yeah.
Plus I got New Game Plus now, so that means I get like, you know, I have the RPD pistol. I have Leon's other outfit.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I don't really have in the game is
Yeah.
the only thing I don't got really is like the invincibility armor for what's her face?
Yeah.
Ashley. That I don't like. Once again, you don't necessarily need that, so.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to rewatch my Resident Evil 4 playthrough just to like get a understanding of like what did I do that time? Because I know I played through 4 again before I even streamed it, and I broke my curse.
Mm-hmm.
So now, like I said, it would be like just a good excuse to play through the game again.
Yeah.
With a new.
I remember when we first played, you know, Resident Evil 4 and whatnot, and that was back when I was still doing my work study job over at the college and shit. And I basically taunted you, be like, "Oh, your curse is gonna come again, Merrick. The curse isn't truly broken." Lo and behold.
And it didn't happen, which was the funny part.
Yeah.
I got ammo.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, my manager at work at the time, he told me that like, in theory, I could still beat the game if I like properly spend money on like if I properly like conserved my bullets and used the knife, and I saved money and bought like the capacity upgrades for guns.
Mm-hmm.
And I never thought about it like that. And when I realized, I'm like, oh shit, that is true. The only thing I wish that I could do in Resident Evil 4 was like have like a sort of safe for my equipment, because I don't like how if you want to get rid of something, you have to sell it. It's like, oh, why can't the fucking merchant have a bank too, or something like that? I could put my guns in.
Yeah.
Or store, like, not a bank, but like storage or something.
Mm-hmm.
At least for like the simplicity's sake, you know?
Yeah.
This is better than having to like sell and buy and having to buy all the fucking upgrades for the gun again.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's for like gameplay, like either that or unlock fucking infinite, or have like an ability to unlock infinite ammo.
Yeah.
Not just for like the Chicago typewriter. I'm talking about like all the guns. Like do what Resident Evil 5 did with like those points, and you earn them just by playing the game and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what bothered me. It's like Resident Evil 5 had the perfect method of giving you like unlockable upgrades. which they tried replicating in remake of 3, but it failed horribly.
Yeah.
Oh man, those points you earn throughout the game and you get to spend them all at the end. Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the grenade launcher. Let me try out the where's my handgun bullets? Let me try out the Nambu on a bunch of zombies. Like I like the Nambu, but it's like it's a weird gun.
Yeah.
Alright, so that dealt with them. I don't know when I'm ever gonna use that gun like full on. It does good damage. It's just that its clip is so fucking small, and the reload takes a little bit.
Reload.
Reload.
Shoot outside of the screen.
If only I could.
Yeah.
Once again, I walk once more to open the door. Once again, why would I use the grenade launcher on these dudes? I know it would kill them instantly.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, get far enough away. They won't be able to hit you, and you can just pick them off with the pistol.
Yeah.
He used to be a researcher. He's not breathing anymore. He's a zombie now.
He's a Zambo.
We can't let him get up. Yeah, maybe next Friday Night Fight I'll do Killer 7 because I've been meaning to play that, and that's like it's like a light gun game, but not. It's weird. Well, then you take your leg and you stick it in the air, and then you take your other one and jam it right up there.
Right up there, you twist yourself around and give a great big lunge. Now you're doing the sponge.
The morb.
You great big orb. And now you're doing the morb. Oh yeah, now babe, now do the morb. You do the morb. Bet you bunch of doing the morb.
Where are you stealing these from? What the hell am I reading? Welcome to Morbius, Amarant.
Yeah.
Welcome to Morbius. Here's your weenie. Morbius.
It's Morbin time.
Oh, he's on the frickin' Morbius Discord. Oh god.
I heard that there was actually a fucking Twitch user that was streaming the entire movie and whatnot for hours on end. And they took it down and shit.
No, you can't do that. You're not allowed. Morbius is like a Sony Pictures movie about a Marvel character. Somebody actually drew a pretty cool picture of
Tons
him.
of them just look under artifact. What? I mean, it makes sense. It makes fucking sense.
Speaking of Morbius, someone drew a pretty cool.
Creating these monsters on this island.
Somebody drew a really cool picture of Morbius.
Oh yeah, I'm good. I mean, yeah, I saw that.
On the front page of Newgrounds.
Yeah, I saw that.
I love it. I love it when when something gets popular and it's not like necessarily good. It's just popular because it's like funny, and then that becomes like the new.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god. I won.
You did it.
Vawissimos.
Yeah.
I don't have a freaking herb, do I?
No.
Amaret, I found all the red herb. Oh my god, is that Morbius?
Yes.
I hate it. What the fuck? That's not a... Yo, there's a bug on my desk. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Maybe it's a silverfish.
It's got a long body. Is it a roach?
Lot.
Nah. Could be a centipede.
Not a centipede.
Oh.
It looks like a beetle. I'm gonna hold on.
Hang on.
Hold on. I'm gonna pause the game. Hold on. I got a paper right here. I'm just gonna give a good old crush. It's dead. Yeah, I'm not. It looked like a roach. I at least, like, I don't know. I hope it wasn't a roach.
Probably not.
Because it had like this sort of, you know.
Mm-hmm. Dead.
Did I kill it? Wait a minute. No.
No.
No, not the hunter. The bug. I thought I smashed it with this paper. But you can't use them. This game is hard. Is this game hard for you? It's like I try to like carefully use my deaths and whatnot. I'm just concerned about that bug that I saw. 'Cause I don't know. It was just long. It had like it just had a long abdomen or like a body. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't like a centipede. It was just. It had like the profile of a roach, sort of. You know what I mean? I really hope it wasn't a fucking roach. That'd be disgusting. 'Cause I don't know where it would have come from. It would have to have flown outside. You could dodge zombies in this game fairly easy. Well then. Sorry, either I crushed it. I'm just concerned. I don't like bugs, so.
I know.
Either I
I
crushed.
still remember that one part where you bugged out during Castlevania.
Once again, I'm very surprised that I didn't freak out when I saw it, but.
Yeah.
As I cleaned this stupid table a while ago, and I'm like, could have flown in from outside when somebody left. I don't know. Ugh.
Amaret's got a question for you, Merrick.
So, Merrick, you got a what's your question, Amaret? Picking up my fucking pillows that fell on the ground here. Oh, I gotta fix everything. Probably crushed into oblivion. I see like something on the paper. Do you want me to finish the game you requested? Why wouldn't you? What? I forgot how far you got in. You beat the first boss. You're not. Are you not enjoying it, Amaret? I honestly would like to see you. I honestly would like to see you finish it. I'm down in the water basement. Right.
Just making sure.
Yeah. Alright. Cool. Oh. Ooh. go through this whole scenario. Oh joy, I'm gonna die again. I'm gonna lose my lives, cause...
Yeah.
Yay. Fuck. Well, you know something, at least, that freaking route was nuts, though.
Yeah.
At least I have, at least we got, like, one more route to do, and we can go through, one more area.
Mm-hmm.
So, it wasn't all a loss. I got all the guns now, so maybe this last round will be, like, a bit of a, whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
Look, you see, I did even better. I did even better this time. Let me heat up my pizza and watch. Let's see. Maybe we'll be able to. We could probably finish. We could probably actually finish this off tonight if like the last section is not too stupid. Because the last time it was easier because there wasn't that many frickin' hunters, you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's like I went, because when I first played this on my PlayStation, I went through that area specifically first because I wanted to, because of all of like because I knew I was going to encounter the cleaners that route. So now we got like one more. We got to go through the hospital, and that's going to be like the final story type thing, and maybe we'll see hopefully we'll see the crocodiles too.
Maybe.
Bonbons. Oh yeah, Zuki, what do you think of my new all of the new free emotes I have? Mr.
Anything.
Mr. Critical.
Who am I?
Who am I? I don't remember anything. Let me see here. Actually, I can use the handgun D to deal with the first zombie. Is that Ghostface?
Huh.
I like that emote. That emote's cute. It's like a little Ghostface slime.
Yeah.
You look familiar, but
You
I
look
just can't
familiar.
remember. Mark Thompson, huh?
That emote is a
I
mochi.
can't remember anything. I know
Mochi.
this was no way for anyone to die.
Like the ice cream mochi?
What?
Ah. That's cool. I like it. You use the rusted key. I think this is a movie theater. Yeah, this is the movie theater. The action-packed music. Wait. Oh, I don't keep I keep all my grenade rounds and
Yeah.
my shotgun shells and wow. Mochi can be ice cream, yes, but it's usually a red bean paste filled pastry type thing made by pounding mochi rice. It's good. Is red... Holy fucking shit, dude. Fucking hell. Isn't red bean paste like a type of mint?
I don't know.
I thought I remember seeing something saying it was like a mint of some kind. Magnum rounds. Red bean is okay, never even close to mint. So then it's sweet then. Okay. It's not, whatchamacallit. It's not the pizza. Like, I feel like I had like a red bean something like a while ago, and I don't remember what it was. You know why? Because I asked somebody what the fuck red bean was, and they said it was mint. That's why I'm like thinking that. So it ain't mint. That's good. So it can be ice cream. It can also just be a regular dessert. I think I like this mochi stuff even more. Teach me how to consume this mochi. I do know this too, that apparently McDonald's in China has like a red bean pie or something like that. As a sort of regional food for their establishment. I didn't want to say fucking restaurant. There's crows up here, aren't there? If they remake this game, the crows are probably going to be taken out. Too.
Why?
Because they cut like the hallway and the crows from Resident Evil 2 remake. Anyways, I still find it funny your friend had a hard time with the puzzle answer fun in that game. Amaranth, like I think I said it to you. I think I said it to you the night I was watching it. I love watching new people play those types of games because they don't know what they're doing. It's just very silly, you know what I mean? Report on destroyed Raccoon City. Slide. Raccoon City after destruction report. August 5th, 1998. Report from UBCS member part 1. The biohazard that occurred on May 11th at Lord Spencer's mansion and biochemical laboratory ended on July 25th when members of the STARS teams destroyed the entire facility. As of 8/5/98, there are no signs of viral leakage in the surrounding area. However, we must continue to monitor the area with extreme caution. Our secret operative Albert Wesker is MIA and is presumed dead. However, we have just received information that Jill Valentine and Chris Redfield are preparing to report the incident to the press and their police chief. I request that this matter be addressed at the utmost urgency. UBCS Commander Nikolai Genoviev. Oh, wait, hold on. Alright, I gotta read this one again in the friggin'. The biohazard that occurred on May 11th at Lord Spencer's mansion. The biochemical laboratory ended... Like, I can't do a friggin' Russian accent, damn it.
Do you want me to do it?
Sure, go for it.
Sure. At this moment, I am in the clock tower situated above Raccoon City. The city is overrun with zombies. It is safe to say that Raccoon City has been completely destroyed due to the biohazard. The situation is different from the accidental biohazard in the mansion. In the mansion. We suspect that it was intentionally caused
by one of our company's researchers, Dr. William Birkin, the creator of both the T virus and G virus. I have researched both biohazard incidents and noticed that two issues needed to be addressed immediately. The security of the virus stored in our worldwide facilities must be improved. Also, we need to re-educate our workers. Biological weapon viruses will surely become our primary product, so they should be handled as such. All personnel should be taken extreme care not to allow any more biohazards to happen. UBSC Commander Nikolai Genevieve.
Oh, that's Nemesis.
Yeah. We've had extreme difficulties collecting the sample data for the T virus contamination and technical data regarding the BOW. The new BOW we call Nemesis was more ferocious and intelligent than we had expected. As a result, many UBCS members sent to the area have been sacrificed in the process of collecting combat data. I expect the researchers to analyze the combat data and use it to develop an even more evolved ultimate BOW. UBCS Commander Nikolai Genevieve.
It's like, how do you do good at like a Russian accent?
I think it's just the Slavic blood in me.
Yugoslavia.
Ukrainian, but yeah. Actually, I wouldn't even call it Slavic. I just have blood that, you know, I just have like, you know, family that's from that, you know, general fucking, you know,
Area.
yeah.
From the region.
Mm-hmm.
I try. Look at. Ow. The fucking crow flying full.
Yeah.
The fucking crow flew right in my face.
But yeah.
Like, I can't do it. I have to do it like the deepish voice, sort of like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Nikolai, his voice varies. He has like, he can have the deep voice. He doesn't have the deep voice.
Depends on who's voicing him and shit.
Yeah, it depends on which game. I think he actually had the same voice actor for most of his appearances, now that I think about it. The only time that changed him was with with the remake. Gauze. I need gauze and alcohol.
Actually, no, they changed him and whatnot.
Really?
Although in Outbreak, they didn't really credit the actor and shit.
That's weird, because he sounded similar to his voice in
3?
Yeah.
Who knows? Could be the same guy, but they just didn't like credit him and whatnot. I don't know, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, I think a lot of the voice actors in Outbreak didn't get credited in a lot of shit.
Hmm.
Which is kind of sad, but
Yeah.
fucking the games industry sucks with treating voice actors pretty good. You know what? Now that I think about it too again, the only time we really ever see like daytime in Raccoon City during any of like the outbreaks is in you know, the out isn't like the teaser trailer for Outbreak. That was at whatchamacallit. What's the name of that? E3.
The E3 trailer and whatnot.
Yeah. Because like there's a good news shot, and then there's like a cutscene or two, but it takes place outside of the city.
Yeah.
For the most part. Like not a lot of Resident Evil games for some reason do the yeah, we're gonna fucking like test it. We're gonna like show off what Raccoon City looks like during the day. Like I don't know if it would like benefit anything. It would just be nice to see like the zombies walking the streets or something like that, you know what I mean?
I don't know. It doesn't seem that fucking important in the grand scheme of things.
It's not important, but it's just cool, you know? Like I wonder what it was like, you know, if all of the nights were pretty bad, right? I wonder what it was like during the day. That's just me. I don't know. I like to see stuff in and out of Element. Oh shit.
I won't allow you to escape. You're going to pay for what you've done.
You're going to pay for what you've done.
What?
To me.
Helicopter? No. The cleaners have already arrived.
Helicopter.
They must want this mess taken care of very quickly.
Helicopter. It was overcast. Yeah, in three, right? It started at 3 started during the day, right? In an overcast, if I remember correctly. Maybe it was easier to see the zombies during the day or something like that. September 28th, daylight. The monsters have taken the city. Well, this is simple.
Yeah.
Health examination. What is this? Is the main room? Medicine room. Got to hit the skybox somehow. Well, the game was pre-rendered, so who knows? It felt like it. You know what I mean? Like you could probably tell by like the lighting too. At least before you went to the at least before you went to the police station, it was like light out. Because if I remember correctly, by the time you're basically running around the streets to get away from Nemesis, it's like nighttime.
Yeah.
Oh god, we already got blue herbs. I wonder what's gonna be poisonous in here. Maybe they're gonna have more IVs. There's one in the MRI machine. Why would an IV be getting an MRI? Honestly, you'd probably be safe in an MRI machine if there was like a zombie outbreak. They wouldn't be able to get you. They'd have to like really try to pull you out. Never thought about it that way. At least, like, what was there? Wait a minute. Were there Resident Evil games that take place during the day? I know 5 did. All they have to do is just crawl in. Right, 4. Yeah, 4 had like the first chapters were all during the day. All they have to do is crawl in. But like you're kind of already blocking the thing, and you're wearing shoes. So unless they can chew through like, you know, leather. which even with like, even though like, you know, we can potentially bite off like other people's fingers, right?
Yeah.
Like we can't just bite through rawhide. Don't think they can. Like the human bite force and bite radius is like pretty big and pretty strong. But it's like I said, alright, so somebody pointed like we can't exactly bite through like rawhide and shit like that. It's too thick, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like leather or pleather is trying to simulate like rawhide, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep that motor rolling, rawhide.
Keep them doggies rolling. Head 'em up, move 'em out, head 'em up, rawhide.
That has to be the most American thing Monument has ever said. Roll. You've obtained the patience chart. Medical charts of patients. William J. Smith, sex male, age 17. Physical condition good. Mental condition languid. Medicine, tranquilizer 10 milligrams in soup for every breakfast. Hallucination 5 milligrams in hallution. For dinner. Jennifer Campbell, female, 18. Height, condition good. Mental condition unstable. Medicine, she has been confirmed. She's been confined for a long time. She has become very suspicious. Putting drugs in her meals is ineffective as she rarely eats. It would be best to put the tranquilizer in her drinking water. Ryoji Yokota, male, age 18. Removed, according to the results of the MRI. A vein tumor was found in his cerebellum. Worthless as a product. Carolina Albachikov, female, 17. Condition good. Mental condition good. Medicine, tranquilizer 10 milligrams of soup for every breakfast. More just like they're going for the brains, even though we kind of figured out what they wanted from people's brains through torture.
Yeah.
They need to get that good old cerebrospinal fluid. Oh god, talking about like cerebrospinal fluid and all sorts of other shit. I looked back into Attack on Titan.
Oh.
Yeah, it
Okay.
You know, doctors can't do that to patients. What, drugging them in their meals?
Mm-hmm.
So far, this has been the first, like... This has been, like, the biggest area we visited, it feels like. Yeah. Well, remember, these aren't, like, doctors. This is Umbrella we're talking... Whoa! Hi, where'd you come from? Probably hiding in a corner somewhere.
Yeah.
Ooh. First aid spray, nice. But yeah, I was looking back into Attack on Titan. Before I say anything, has anybody here been watching that? Like, your cares for spoilers? Because I want to talk spoilers about it. Because I already didn't like Attack on Titan. But just reading more about it just made me go, this is so stupid and makes even less sense than when I read it before. What's up, Monument? This is brilliant. What's brilliant? Oh, you got a video for me? Handgun B. Let me see here. I hear somebody outside, like, arguing with it. I'm dueling this guy who was fast playing, so I paused, and now I'm just fucking with him.
Oh, man.
Yeah, CZ-57 Makarov, basically. This is a small gun which uses 999 Parabellum. This has got the fastest firing rate, the lowest damage. Alright, so I'm gonna take that as people not giving a shit about Attack on Titan, so I can talk about it. Alright. So apparently there was a story where they met, like, there was a story that back before the end, back before it was like all resolved, that like, oh, no, she met a devil, no, she met the earth god, no, she met the devil, no, she met the, it was basically like that, right? Eventually, you know what they settled upon it being?
What?
Like a weird centipede looking creature called the origin of all life. And then that's what apparently gave the person the ability to become the first Titan the ability to become a Titan. And then, like, that basically it's like, oh, ritualistic cannibalism, and then there was like like I said, that Attack on Titan sucked so fucking bad.
Yeah.
Before everybody was like, back when it came out, everybody was like, oh my god, this is like so good, and I did not see the appeal. Then I looked into it a bit more, and it's like, oh, Titans eat people, but they don't need to eat. But then like people who eat, like Titans or whatever it's like, but if a Titan eats another Titan, somehow, if a Titan eats another Titan that's like a Titan shifter, then somehow they digest it, and then the Titan shifter gets the ability to shift between human and Titan form. It's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, something ain't.
It's not anyway, it apparently ends how it begins, right? Like, Eren dies, and then, like, a tree sprouts up where his corpse was, and it looks exactly like the tree in the flashback. It's good because it can stun enemies. Well then. I thought, I was thinking, like, you would think that, like, the low damage gun would suck because it has, like, low damage, fast fire rate, and it reloads slowly. But I guess because of the stun, that makes it, like, balanced. I could always combine, like, green herb with green herb.
Yeah.
I don't think I need to use the nurse call button. Imagine calling the nurses. Is there a doctor in the house? I'm a doctor.
Oh, this is the replay?
It's just... It's time to play some of my best work if I do see some of myself. It's time to play the waiting game. Dude, you should upload your plays to, like, YouTube or something.
Yeah.
Just like what, like freaking dueling book trolling. But I feel like everybody's like more interested in watching like the recent app, if anything.
I'm Merrick. I can do this stream. I won't fail like my previous streams. I don't work at Wild by Nature anymore. I am Merrick.
Wait, you thought you could fuck with me? Nope. I need that daily, yes. It helps me get through my it helps me get through my bouts. Wait, Zig, what were we playing on Saturday?
That store. I can't believe you forgot about it already.
Oh, right, yeah, because I beat it. Because I didn't know if I needed to change games or like. Well, fuck! I gotta pick a game for. Oh right, no, I know what I was gonna play tomorrow. Right, I'm gonna do a shooter.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god, I'm stupid. Oh hello.
It's coming back. It's just, it's been relegated to just, it's been relegated to just every other Tuesday and shit because JT is usually busy and whatnot.
Not like officially, but it's just been that way. Like we don't do it when JT can't make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's not fair. It's basically not fair to the other person. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Dragon Quest 11, anyways. What were we? Oh. Freaking spider. Just get me out of that room. I forgot what we were up to in Dragon Quest 11. We made it to. I
don't remember.
I know we got to like the destroyed city.
Mm-hmm.
And the last big event that we did was like the ice area.
Yeah.
Because I was dicking around like in the like I was like dicking around inside of like that tower, which we didn't need to do. But there were like cutscenes in it, which made me think, oh wow, this I guess is what we got to do, right? No, we had to do like another thing and go around in like weird ways.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta rewatch. I'll rewatch like a stream or something of Dragon Quest because all I know is that we were doing some sort of quest.
Mm-hmm.
Made it up to one point, but I don't remember what it was though. Because I remember like we finished the mermaid shit. We did.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah. I'm like determined to finish Mario RPG though, so.
Oh yeah, I know. It'll be great.
Even though like the Axum Rangers are probably gonna kick my ass, because the challenge run of only using freaking whatchamacallit.
This is me. I am Vincent. It was all my fault.
It was all my fault.
Wait. Please don't kill me. I didn't know it.
I didn't know anything, I swear. Oh my god, what are you doing here? Alright, yeah, that's the farthest point.
Yeah.
Where the hell is the alligator? We're supposed to encounter like an alligator. Or like two of them, unless they're in the next room. Oh, this part is so obnoxious. Where's the kaboom?
You're supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Where is the alligator? Well, that's not an alligator. Amarin, you played this before, right? Where was the
Yeah.
where was
Apparently it's in the sewers.
it's like where is the
At least that's what it says according to the wiki and shit.
all paths lead to the sewer?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's only on like certain difficulties?
I don't know. It doesn't really say.
Oh, because it did. This is like this is the final path, so I'm surprised that I'm not seeing it yet. You know.
Hmm.
Because I remember watching a playthrough, and then the alligator attacks. You fight like two of them. One's coming at you. One's coming at you one way. The other's coming at you the other. You shoot one and then you kill the other. This game is really short. Yeah. I realize now the zombies are bleeding green or bleeding red blood rather than green. Maybe everything's up to just like random chance.
No, that doesn't sound right.
I've been enjoying the Evil Dead game, and then I pick it up.
Oh, nice.
It looks good. That's like that's multiplayer, right? That Evil Dead game, or
I don't know.
it looks pretty solid. Now, the game I don't really enjoy is Resident Evil 0. Zero is okay. Like I like it enough. It's just that some of the puzzles are a bit of an annoyance. Inventory management in Zero is part. Yeah, because you gotta like, you can drop items from your. The thing I like is that you can drop items from your inventory and they'll stay on the ground. But that came at the cost of like, oh, yeah, they stay on the ground, but it's like you have to like make sure you have the right key item with you. The worst part about it is that stupid grapple gun that you need to carry around with you all the time. That thing is an annoyance because it just takes up space. I think it's like 2 slots. And you need it for like an obscure puzzle later on. And if you drop it like immediately out of your inventory, it's like, nah, you're stuck. You gotta go back and get it. And you have to keep going back to their stockpile. You can just leave items in like, you can literally just leave an item. Plus shotgun takes 2 slots. Yeah. No, because I play it like this, right? I give Billy the shotgun, and I let, what's-her-face, I let Rebecca take all of, like, the single slot items. That way, I'm able to, like, manage, like, the pistol and everything like that. Billy gets by with, like, a big ol' frickin' gun. And then Rebecca's just able to live with, like, you know, the most, basic survival tool. Like, it's not hard to like sort of manage your inventory in the game. You just have to sort of frickin' play around with all of like the Rebecca takes more damage too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, you just gotta play smart with like the team up system, really. And then once you figure that out, it's like, oh, just keep the grapple gun on you, and then like all the annoying parts of the game are like done. So you can just, because you're gonna be killing stuff anyway. It's like you're just gonna carry all your ammo on you. Like key items just keep like I said, I made it through with like minimal effort. Because most of the people I've seen complain about it are, oh, you need to like keep the grapple gun for like X amount of thing or whatever, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, but that's stun though. Oh, what with the At least the gun has a freaking long ass reload to circumvent that stun ability.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, whoa! I did not think. I did not think I would be encountering them here. Okay. That was... Because they said they only spawn during the, whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually kind of nice. You could hear them shooting in the background. Yeah, that was pretty... That was pretty neat. Encounters the freaking Undertaker unit anyway, even though they're not supposed to spawn or like at least be common enemies on when you do the whatchamacallit. Once you do the arcade. Not common enemies, my ass. Fucking took that. They only spawn during the dark hour. How many shotgun shells? She's trying with all his might to shoot me.
Yeah.
I got out. That's cool though. You can at least encounter them in the other things. They're not just like, you know, the main enemy of like the scenario at that point.
Umbrella. So this is where the city is controlled from.
You know what? You know what I would have done if I had like the ability to sort of. If I was to like go back in time and develop this.
What?
Maybe I'd make it so you could. Oh, like some certain things will happen if you take like, or once again, hypothetical remake. Certain things will happen if you take like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
If you go through like certain paths, like, oh, like going through there rather than there will change the ending in some way. Rather than like, oh, being the first path that you take through the city, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Or like the secondary path. If Leon don't forget about his friend, if Leon didn't forget about his friend, what a shame. I don't think he forgot about Ark. Ark kind of has like 2 kids to take care of now, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when you look, he saved 2 kids from a zombie outbreak. I don't know. Use the light gun this game was developed around. It didn't come out with the game though. You had to wait like a few years to get it with Time Crisis.
No, Merrick, this game did come out with it in Japan and Europe and shit. It's
Yeah.
not here in the States.
Yeah. I don't know, use the light gun. If I was in Japan, yeah.
Yeah.
Just not here. But now I do wonder, like, I gotta...
I'm not, what I'm saying is, this game specifically, not everything else. That's what I was trying to say earlier and whatnot, too.
Yeah. No, because you said
Okay.
yeah, because you said that it finally came over to the States with Time Crisis.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about. Like, I do wonder.
Oh, right,
Yeah, that's what I was meaning. Like, I do wonder if like, because like I said, this didn't like this was originally supposed to launch with the Gun Con in the States. So I was thinking like,
Can you hear me?
I wonder if you can use
Who
the
are
Gun
you?
Con for
What
the
are you
like
doing?
the Gun
Answer
Con
me.
for this in the States. You know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My ass is 40% scar tissue. You can't... You cannot get past the chair. This is my wheelchair. Without my wheelchair, I am nothing. No wait, this is my wheelchair.
I may like it, but this one is mine.
Without my wheelchair, no. Without me, my wheelchair is nothing. Without my wheelchair, I am nothing. Oh, I forgot to get the, I forgot to get the card. I really wish they made a flame swordsman archetype, like a proper one. I've been saying the same thing. Make a retrained flame swordsman. Just put him, just give him his own card. Like, or better yet, like have a way to just easily summon him from the fusion deck without the fucking fusion materials. Cause I like Monument. I built an illegal frickin' Joey Wheeler deck, right? I'm over my card amount by 2. You want to know why? Because there's 2 cards in Joey's extra deck, Zig, that I need.
Yeah.
It's Yu-Gi-Oh! Monument. I mean, Amarant. Fuck. Also, it's super easy to actually get it out. How do you get it out? It's just that it's really not worth it. That's why I keep saying just make a retrained version. But yeah, like Amarant, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! It's an old card, but it's a nice card. But yeah, like, I'm over by 2 cards because Zig, Flame Swordsman needs 2 shitty monsters to fuse with it, right? In order to get it out. Then there's also then there's also Zeg. There's two other monsters that you need to have in order to get Guiltia, the D Knight, out, right?
Uh-huh.
And both of those cards suck. All 4 of those cards combined suck. Guilty is not even that good of a card. Once again, he should have been a normal monster. Free Flame Swordsman. Can we get that trending on Twitter? Hashtag free flamesword. That Konami wouldn't. They retrained Guilty. Really? That I gotta see. That I actually gotta see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look that up afterward. Twice. I gotta look that up after the stream now. I can't believe I'm excited over a retrained Guilty of the D Knight.
Yeah.
Look, if they can retrain Celtic Guardian and make him better, nothing's not off the table anymore. You know what I mean? We're freaking what's his name? Swordsman of Landstar.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually very happy about the Swordsman of Landstar retrain. They turned him into a tuner. It's so good. You know what deck I would love to use? A Joey Wheeler combined with a Yugi Moto, make like a Best Friends Forever deck. It would be so bad, but it would be so good. Oh wait, no. Only one retrain? Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, like two seems a little excessive.
Yeah.
I understand like one. These dogs can't fucking catch me. I'm the gingerbread Merrick. Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread Merrick. Into the sluice gates we all go. Ah. Fucking hunters. There's a card called Goldilocks as well. That makes sense, because it, like, ain't there like a fairy tale? Ain't there a fairy tale deck? I'm surprised it wasn't in like a
Yeah.
I'm surprised it wasn't in like a fairy tale deck since like the inception of that. Because Goldilocks is like the fucking... Oh my god! These spiders! It's not a Stromberg card. Was that... Wait, no. Were all the Stromberg... Were all those, like, Stromberg things, like... That was an anime only, was it? Let me see this. Where's my, blue herb? Goldilocks the Battle Landscaper? Huh. They're real now. Wait, those are now the like whatchamacallit cards? I believe we got a red herb, or do I? No, I don't. I only have mixed herb. But yeah, the fairy tale cards are real. With that giant frickin' battle fortress. I don't know why they call it Goldilocks, but okay. I'm just waiting for more Fright first support, to be honest. Because, like, I feel like there's a lot of fusion potential that's going unused. With them, specifically. Like, Fluffle Mouse needs a fusion. Or Fluffle Rat, whatever it's called. Like, I've seen a few fake cards on Google that like would work really well with like Fluffles and Fright Furs that I really wish that they would. People just call it Stromberg. There is. There's more Fright Fur monsters now? I know they got like the pendulum monster. Toy Parade. I got Toy Parade actually out of the whatchamacallit deck. I got it out of those the Brothers of Legend. I'm talking about more fusion monsters, not like spell cards and shit. Yub nub, motherfucker.
Yep, no.
He said yub nub. He said yub nub. Well, because I added him earlier in Discord. What the frick? Zig, I've actually hit the game dude theme stuck in my head for earlier today.
He is the game dude. He is. So
I was thinking of like, you know how YouTubers have like those merchandise, those little action figures now, or like the little collectible things? I'm trying to imagine the game dude, one of those. Like a U2s or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
He is the game dude. He is so rude. That was stuck in my head just thinking about like imagining like the commercial for that.
he is the game dude, and he is so rude. He is a gamer, he has a bad attitude.
Yeah, there's Axel. There's like two other paths. I died right near the end of the other path because there were so many freaking monsters that I couldn't. The thing could have attacked me from behind. Hold on, wait. How many shotgun shells do I have in reserve here? I got 80 of them. Hold on, wait. I have 8 full reloads, right? No. 8 times 10 is 80, right?
Yeah.
No, I got 10 reloads then.
Alright.
I can waste some shotgun shells on these fuckers now.
Oh, okay.
I can no, cause like I don't need I just have to save him for the final battle, and then I got the grenade launcher now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I've been saving up. I don't need to fight you. I don't need to fight this little fucking bastard. But yeah, no, like I'm on like the final sort of thingy right now, so.
Yeah.
I actually just have to make it to the end. So we're almost at the end again, so. This shouldn't be too bad. Armor EXE. I feel like I heard about it, or at least like the EXE cards. Armor.exe. I think it's a Cyber's retrain of what? Oh, fuck you, you stupid frickin' lizard. That was
This
bull.
card cannot attack in the same turn. It is normal summon, flip summoned, or special summoned. During each of your and your opponent's standby phases, remove one spell counter on your side of the field. If you do not destroy this card. Huh.
This can only mean one thing right now.
Yeah.
Through this door. Make a Cyber's retrain. Call it armor.e. Oh, I get it. Go down, go down, go down. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Fucking get me. Oh, oof. Gonna tactically use my frickin'. I gotta tactically. Speaking of which, speaking of Dino Crisis, this area looks like a bit like the Dino Crisis intro area. All the rusted gates and shit. Armor.exe. Oh shit, a cutscene. Huh? Whoa!
Yeah.
That was a weird cutscene. I couldn't shoot him because he was off screen. Don't punch me. He's not that strong. I think I found a way to describe two Star Wars timelines. It's like if you were the Marvel's The Watcher and you only looked at at universes that played slightly different with the same conclusions as this case until after the Return of the Jedi. Oh, this is just fucking run away. See all the freaking dudes? Not as good as Star Trek. Ow, freaking don't. Going across the rickety bridge. Don't cross the across the rickety bridge.
You're gonna get lost.
Wait. Just fucking legging it, bro. Goodbye. Not dealing with the dogs. I don't need no diamond dog trouble right now. I guess it is like the Watcher.
Yeah.
Now this area feels like something out of Blood. Oh, fuck off. Fucking piss off, game, with your fucking hunters. Like, what major events really changed in the timeline until after Jedi? Clone Wars, kinda.
What?
Old Republic. The Old Republic doesn't happen. If you're going by anything but movies, like, yeah, nothing really changes. But if you're going by like the entire universe, it's like, yeah, kind of a lot of stuff changes. Not as good as Star Trek. See, my theory works.
Shut up.
Monument. Monument, I'm not the biggest fan of Star Trek. I like it. But I'm not like, I don't go out of my way to watch it. I like the Borg. The Borg are cool. Hey, you know what? I don't need to waste my time fighting these assholes.
Gentlemen, behold!
That really still leads to the same shit from Clone Wars. The past they made it relevant. It looks like they took 50 cal to the foot.
It might have been easier to fight off these dudes. Really still leads to the same shit for Clone Wars. The past they made irrelevant. It's like they took a 50 cal to the foot. It does lead to the same shit with the Clone Wars, but like, the beats are different. Because then Force Unleashed doesn't happen with the formation of the rebellion. Like, there's a ton of stuff that's different, dude. It's not just post Return of the Jedi. Like, even Book of Boba Fett happens like... No, wait, that happens after Return of the Jedi. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's different, my guy. What I'm thinking that would improve upon that theory would be a few key factors changed, which, at least in some areas, which caused a chain reaction of big changes. That feels like a more proper... It feels like a more proper way of, like, going about it. At least as far as my expertise sort of goes.
What expertise? I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
No, I know. The tubes break. Oh yeah, now they jump. Now they broke the frickin' thing in front of me. They learned from the past 2 times. You two are irrelevant. I don't need to return to this room anymore. Yeah, but not enough of to matter. That means I'm not saying it's 1 for 1. I'm saying no matter no matter what they do, in the end it doesn't even matter. Dude, you're the one who came in here and said that everything changes post Return of the Jedi when not really, it doesn't. Like, once again, unless you go by movie continuity, movie and just show continuity, it does. But when you go by, like, everything else continuity, it doesn't. Like the literal difference between like everything else is just like the Yushan Vong War. Is not like that factor. Because by that margin, then none of like the Yushan Vong like spies would have been in, because they were like that was pre-established as far as like Old Republic and all this other stuff. Like I'm gonna be honest here. Every time we have a Star Wars debate, we never see eye to eye on anything for the most part. You have your views, I have mine, and it's just gonna keep going and going and going until we eventually just reach a stalemate.
I
mean, I'm not comparing Situs to Kilo. Situs is better. I don't know what the hell that even means.
Situs to Kylo.
Oh.
Jay Solo.
Jason Solo. Oh, he's talking about Kitus.
Oh. Oh.
But no, but your point was everything changes after Return of the Jedi when that's not true. It only is true if you go by movies only. Movies and somewhat TV shows. Never saw Star Trek, but I know that it's supposed to be better written than Star Wars. Star Trek is just like, it's basically imagine our world but in space. Like it's Earth in space. Star Wars is like completely fantasy. There's no such thing as Earth. There's no like, you know, there's no such thing as Earth. It's basically just humans and aliens in space. It's kind of it. Star Trek is like our real world. No, they are space commies. Dude, I think you've been playing too much Red Faction. Calm yourself. The one place not corrupted by capitalism. Space! Yes, Tim Curry. Here's your oatmeal, Mr. Curry. Hey, Axel. Go talk to Peyton. He wants to chat with you about revolutions.
Oh god damn it, Merrick.
Tell that to Elon Musk. What space communism to Elon Musk? Dude, Elon Musk is a businessman. He did not invent the frickin' spaceship, dude. He paid a bunch of people to develop the Tesla and the Tesla rocket with the Elon dollar. Elon Musk is a fraud, and we all know it. Some people say he has like some people say he scientifically attached an eyeball to a testicle.
What the fuck?
I got Do you remember AVG and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Zig?
Oh.
He has eyeballs for testicles. No, but Elon Musk is kind of a shithead. That's basically it. Ugh. He's the CEO of a corporation. It's like, you know, it's like, what's not hard to hate?
They're creating these monsters on this island.
They're creating these monsters on this island. The only like thing of value I remember Elon Musk ever tweeting was like he added like some flat Earth society on like either Facebook or Twitter, and he was like,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
and he's like,
Why is there no Flat Mars Society? And then the Flat Earth Society was like, you know, unlike the Earth, we have photographic evidence that that Mars is round and shit. And it's just like, are you kidding me?
the Earth is round. I may believe in fucking cryptids, like, and other supernatural shit and like some spiritual shit, but like, even I understand that modern medicine is the thing that saves us. What?
Nothing.
Help you, Zig. Like I said, even I believe, like I said, I believe in like cryptids and stuff like that, but I believe modern medicine is like the best way of like treating stuff. And I believe that the fucking Earth is round. There's undeniable
Mars
proof.
is flat, we all know that.
No. The real conspiracy, Mars is not flat. No. Mars is a cube. If you look at it from a certain angle, it looks round. Earth is round. I literally just said Earth is round. That is a Merrick Ishtar certified thing. If there's any flat earthers who join this chat, they can form a line behind me and kiss my bony ass. I'm gonna pick a fight with the flat Imagine picking a fight with the Flat Earth Society. Maybe they will.
Forgive me.
What are you talking about?
No, every planet is X.
Vincent is the one who caused everything.
It's a hexadecker. I love that. I love it.
You? What do you mean?
Monument, that makes perfect sense.
Your name is Art Thompson.
What? Really?
In the new
I'm not Vincent.
universe, you are the appointed head of whatchamacallit,
I'm the one that told
NASA.
Vincent about you.
Hello, I'm Vincent. I've been transferred to this facility to inspect it.
Nice to meet you, sir.
I know Commander
I
Vincent.
hate this kid.
So I knew that you weren't him when I saw you.
He was hiding in the fucking sewer.
A spy. Thank you. You are a good boy, Lot.
A spy.
So then I'm Mark.
You are a
and
good
not
boy,
Vincent.
Lot.
Lot, do you know of any way to get off this island?
My dad told me
You
that
hate
there's a
Lot
railway
Emmerich?
station up ahead from here.
He's badass though. He tried to fight off a hunter with a baseball bat.
I heard that it runs underground.
Okay, we'll use that. Let's go get Lily. Go ahead, hurry. We'll meet at the station.
Go ahead, hurry. We'll meet at the station.
The self-destruction system has been activated. This island will self-destruct in 10 minutes. All the personnel must evacuate immediately.
The whole island will self-destruct in 10 minutes.
All the personnel evacuate immediately.
Nah, Amarant, lots of badass. The kid freaking fought off a hunter with a baseball bat, or at least tried to. Come on. That's a little harsh, man. You gotta give him credit where credit's due. Whoa, calm down, lady. I don't understand how there are people who still think that the planet is flat.
After the arrest of my friend, Leon S. Kennedy, I came here to investigate.
Zuki,
Oh, yes.
it's...
I remember. I remember everything.
It's
Tell
a...
me the truth.
There's a
You
problem
are a
with,
spy,
like,
aren't you?
education.
Stupid breeds stupid, that's basically it.
Basically, yeah. He just punches out fucking Vincent.
Mm-hmm.
Could have just told him the name, his name, and save a
name.
lot of trouble in the story.
Yes. I'm not Vincent. I'm Ark.
They could have gotten a better voice. They could have. I honestly like Goldman's voice actor in this. Ark is a little awkward.
Yeah. Then again, this is like, you know, a Resident Evil game from like, you know, the PS1 days where, you know, they basically just like, hey, do you speak English? Do you want to voice our character and shit?
At least Lot is like well voice acted a bit too.
Yeah.
At least in comparison to a lot of the other characters. I'm not Vincent, I'm Ark. The Ark in this story is terrible. Well, like, what do you mean by the Ark? The Ark or Ark?
You know what you mean, you fucking smartass.
When's the Lifeline stream? What's Lifeline? I'm not Vincent, I'm... Well, the story begins with who's gonna win, avoiding the danger that... Gray Vincent! The story begins with who's gonna win, avoiding the danger that lies within. Aboard the Ark, the genius hearts, wanting to unlock the mysteries of life. I am the Eggman. Horror game, but with voice command. I gotta look it up. That sounds interesting, actually. I'm not Vincent. I'm Ark. PS2 game. Now that's even more interesting. Oh no, Ivies. What am I ever going to f***ing do? Try to whip me? Got him. Horror game, but that. You know what game I should? You know what game I should totally play too? Because I got it working on the PS2 emulator.
What?
Frickin' Kuon.
Hmm.
That one survival horror game by From Software.
Yeah.
I played a little bit of it. It's legit. It's like a legit survival horror, and I'm like, oh my god, I wish that they would make games like that still. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Instead of focusing all their energy on like Dark Souls and Souls-likes. Cause like at least a varied sort of like game development keeps things, you know, unique. I think now I'm gonna be. I think I'm now. What should I equip? Should I use the shotgun against him? Maybe.
Go for it.
All right, let me get out the. Where's my shotgun bullets? Ooh. All right, so on the final stretch, guys. The Magnum. Shouldn't I save the Magnum for the final fight, though? Because like it's got two other forms.
Yeah. At least use the shotgun for the first, you know, phase and shit, and then you know.
It's him.
Vincent, if it wasn't for you, I could have completed my mission. Umbrella was going to take care of me, but you had to go and screw it all up. Now, you're going to pay.
And just like the House of the Dead, the creator was killed by his own creation. When you all right.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my shotgun? I got him.
Yeah.
That voice, that sound file. Where's my shot? So I assume that the last enemies are still gonna be the dudes.
Yeah.
So I better prepare for. Oh, let me get out my let me just get out my little Desert Eagle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, imagine having a freaking Desert Eagle in this game. I want it now. Probably never be true, but you know what? At least it's something. There's the handgun beat. And then this was the door. Let's get the heck out of here.
Yeah.
So we only got to worry about, like... Uh-oh. It's still alive. We're so freaking dead, dude. We're not gonna make it. Yeah, the freaking guys are coming in. Whoa! Yeah, fuck that noise.
Yes.
This is a triumph. I'm gonna make a note here.
Big success.
The only thing, we're not in Aperture Science. Look, we're doing the most because we can.
Yeah.
It's for the good of all of us.
Except the ones who are dead.
But there's no sense crying over every mistake. I got this through and through so far.
Just gotta keep on trying until you run out of cake. And then the science gets done.
And the people will be on.
Gun for the people who are still alive.
There we go. I made it. Oh my god, we just gotta fight the final boss. Ooh.
Ooh-wee.
The music of happiness. There's no whatchamacallit sound effects. Footstep sound effects for the children.
Yeah.
Now Ark can, like, you know, he could go home and be a family man and not have to teach these two children to not be Umbrella supremacists, as per what the wiki says. I feel like I should also, like, get ready, like, the grenade gun or something, too.
Yeah, I would say, you know, get that out and shit.
Because I know...
You also use the Magnum and everything like that. Just get out all the big guns.
Because I know that the, now Umbrella only wants you gone.
It's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just, whoop. Let me just flip into my little inventory. Where is my... Look at how many acid rounds I have. They're thrown in the trash like Bill. They're not thrown in the... No. Look, Ark... All the Resident Evil pro tags that we don't see anymore, dude, they're like retired. They don't need to deal with this shit anymore.
Yeah.
They dealt with it once. They're like, nah, man, never again.
We're good.
I would like to see Ark Thompson again though, just with a better voice.
Hi, I'm Mark Thompson. You may remember me.
You may remember me from the hit game Resident Evil
Survivor.
We just gotta use this can of fizz on him.
The slurm rounds.
The slurm round.
With me wham wham woozle.
Wiggity wham wham wazzle!
Yeah. Also, you might want to heal.
That's what I was looking for. I knew I had a first. I knew I had a first aid. Like they don't even give you the. They don't even give you like. They don't even have the goal to give you a freaking first aid spray right before the final boss battle. Wiggity wham wham wazzle.
I'm just so tired of partying all the time.
So very tired. I remember Axel sent me that GIF when he
Sent that to me now.
Axel sent me that GIF. How could a spray provide first aid?
Magic.
You spray, you know, it's like what you
spray. You spray the you spray the good time juice.
It's Neosporin.
Yeah.
It disinfects the wound.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm thinking anymore.
Super angry go-go juice.
Yeah. And you did it.
I'm like, you still gotta beat the final form.
There's a final. Oh.
We in the community like to call it super angry go-go juice. Like in Halo Reach, it's medical foam. That's that's not Reach. That's frickin' that's ODST. Yeah, like you just like inject it.
Yeah. Also, Merrick, I think it's now time to use the guy. Oh, maybe not.
The Magnum?
Maybe, I don't know.
Probably not a good sign. That guy should get his ulcer looked at. Probably not a good sign. That's his heart, by the way.
Yeah.
And that's definitely not a good sign. Well, I know that like the original Tyrant, they had to give it like a replacement heart because the one that they gave it was like it was not powerful enough to like pump the blood.
Yeah.
So they had to give it like an animal heart and graft it outside of its body. Fucking hell, fucking hell, fucking hell.
What are you looking for? Oh, okay.
Also, what's up, Monument? I did it!
Yay!
Oh my god! Magnum is a caliber, not a gun.
So?
It don't matter. It's fucking dead.
Hurry! What are we gonna do, mister?
Yeah. What are we gonna do?
I don't know, but don't worry. We can fly as long as we have fuel.
Oh my god. The nightmare is over.
Yay.
Fucking did it. And that boy sounds like a 45-year-old woman. The girl looks like she's 45. And that boy sounds like a 45-year-old woman. Oh my freaking god. Amaranth, now you see why. Now you see why freaking Ark Thompson retired. After some shit like honestly, I think if my first mission into a fray like that, dude, if a fucking tyrant grabbed onto my helicopter like that and just tried to get in through the window, I'd just be like, nah, bro, I'm done. I'm done. I lived this one. Fuck this. I'm quitting. I got it. I got it, Monument.
I'll be right back.
This is fancy, actually. Ultra Dragon Dream Feet. Ay. But yeah. That was, God, fucking Survivor. You know what? I am a survivor of this game. So many links. I know. I am a survivor of this game. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Well then, I guess next week we're gonna be doing frickin' Mixer. Hut, hua! Did you complete it? I did it. I got all the stuff. I got all the guns. I got all of the... I got all the guns. I got all the notes. I think the only thing that I'm missing is like a, whatchamacallit. I didn't get all the endings though. Hold on, let me 1 sec. Let me reconnect to chat. I gotta like redo that. Alright, Monument, send it one more time. Because now I got chat back operational. But yeah, oh my freaking god. Even after all of this suffering, this still isn't like the worst. Back to the grind then. I didn't get all the endings because I died the last 2 times. Wow! I got an A rank! Holy shit! Hold on, wait, let me see this a second here. Clear time, 1 hour, 23 minutes, and 41 seconds. Hit average, 78% total here. Killed monsters, 115 total, 387. Continues use 0. Gun collection. I'm only missing, like, the, whatchamacallit. Monument. I said, Monument, I'm gonna do another, whatchamacallit, Strong Bad, stream coming up. I'm gonna keep Nightlife on the, whatchamacallit. But missing a star. I think that's the rocket launcher. Because that's the gun collection. I have the shotgun. Because I looked it up online. There's the 4 pistols. There's the shotgun. The grenade launcher. And the, whatchamacallit. 4 pistols, shotgun, the grenade launcher, and the rocket launcher. But you get the rocket launcher as an infinite ammo pickup when you... It's all good, Monument. Don't worry. You get the rocket launcher when you get an S rank. And that's when you basically, like, complete everything. But holy fucking shit. That was... It's like I was actually, like, clenching the whole time after the fact. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little worried I was gonna freaking bite the dust at the end there.
Bite the dust, though.
Cause like I don't know, like that last run, all I got were red herbs. This run I kept getting green herbs, which was good, you know what I mean? I needed like health and shit, but like, oh my god. That was freaking nuts.
Yeah.
But yeah, like now I am freaking. That was something. Do you think we learned anything tonight, Zig? Did anybody learn anything tonight?
We learned that you can destroy monsters with your Magnum dong. That's basically all I got.
This video will be flagged. Boner, 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 boner.
Cock ass!
I remember all those fucking old ass videos. I learned. You know what I learned, Zig?
What?
I learned that you cannot grind a woman of the night into a hamburger patty.
Oh yeah, that is true.
And I learned that Capcom was not afraid of Sega when they made this game. Because I really can't. There's so many vague similarities to the House of the Dead. It's just kind of funny. You needed to learn that. Yes, I needed to learn that. Axel, I saw the Bob's Burgers movie today. You wouldn't understand. I learned many things at that movie. I became a man. I beat Resident Evil Survivor. I took on the challenge of my rivals. I am the Eye of the Tiger. Ay. So, anyway, guys, thank you guys for joining us tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed. And remember, as always, be yourselves. Remember, make a like a high, make a heady ho. Mo, make a chai, make a mo, make a hey. Pickle barrel, kumquat, chimichurri changa. That's a secret word of the day. Alright, guys, catch you all later. Merrick out. See you guys.
Good night, everybody.